Hey guys, it's Chris Lake with Community for a Cause. As many of you know, one of our many branches is peace promotion, and we can think of no better time than now to promote peace. To the family of George Floyd, our heart weighs heavy, our heart breaks on your behalf from the loss of your son, your father, your brother, your loved ones. And though nothing we can do today will bring him back, we do hope that the solidarity that we carry in our hearts will give you some peace in your mourning, and that our work may honor his memory. To the protesters, thank you. Keep it up. Protest peacefully. Network, connect, be very smart, be kind, be safe. Wear a mask. If you can space yourselves out, please do. If not, when you get home, be sure and sanitize, clean yourself off. COVID is still out there. It's very real. The good news is the world has taken notice. People have joined us. They've taken to the streets in the UK, in Canada, in Berlin, Germany. Even some unlikely allies such as China, Russia, and Iran have all spoken up in solidarity with the fact that too many Black lives have been taken by the hands of those sworn to protect us. The work you are doing is forcing the hand that makes those who would rather not listen grapple with the unheard voice. So continue to peacefully protest and disrupt the status quo, as is your civil rights. What C4C is aiming to do is to codify excessive force. What this means is on a state-by-state basis, create penal laws that acknowledge that there is an objectively defined unreasonable amount of force. There is legal precedent for this. Multiple cases that give us the opportunity to write these laws. In New York, where we're based, we would particularly target Article 35 of New York Penal Code, Section 3530, discussing the arresting of an individual. In your state, different sections, different articles. Look it up, reach out. And that's why we're posting this video. We want those who can help and want to help to reach out. This is a legal issue for us to start to move to the next step. This is a legal issue for us to codify. This is a civil rights issue for us to make the next step in our own progress. And we say it's a civil rights issue because amongst the 27 amendments, there are 4 in particular that I see routinely trampled in a Black community and at the cost of Black lives. These amendments are the 4th Amendment, which amongst other things protects us from unreasonable seizure of person and property. The 5th and 14th Amendment, which both address the guarantee of due process to persons within the jurisdiction of the United States. The 5th on the federal level, the 14th on the state level. And the 8th Amendment, which guarantees protection against cruel and unusual punishment. I would argue that kneeling on someone's neck for 9 minutes constitutes a cruel and unusual punishment. And to those who want to mock the death of a person whose civil rights have also been trampled, and those who want to use revenge hashtags, I would say that behavior is decidedly un-American. And you do not realize what America was born from and what the founding fathers had as their vision. They were coming on the heels of the Age of Enlightenment. Read about it. They knew that the work of tyrants and monarchs and oligarchs would allow for civil rights and liberties to be trampled, and certain things should be considered unalienable, and certain things should be preserved so that no one could be above the law. That is the American way. To those who care to join us, reach out. We are reaching out to senators and assembly members and city council members each day to codify excessive force, to create a legal document, a legislation that will create this precedent. Together, let's use our social capital so that we can encourage legislators such as the senators, assembly members, city council members who have the courage to do so, to draft legislation that would change this trend we've seen for generations. Codifying excessive force ultimately can force the hand of restraint in those sworn to serve and protect us. And those of you who can't join us because you're not in New York, or those of you who wish to do it your own way, that's fine. Take this mission and run with it. The goal is for progress. If we do it together or you do it on your own, I don't care. We need progress. And if you can spread the concept of codifying excessive force, do it. If you're in another state and you want to codify excessive force, do it. If you've seen this and you feel no need to reach out to me, but you have contacts who you can reach out to make this happen, do it. Let's make change however we can through peaceful means. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.